our Bhagavan Sri Krishna shows his Vishwarupa and then says, Mat karma kriti, mat paramo, mat bhaktaha, sangha varjitaha, nirvairaha sarva bhuteshu, yaha sa mameti Pandava. Hey Pandava, this is the way for you to attain me. And our Purva Acharyas, including Adi Shankara Bhagavad Paji, has very beautifully said that this is the essence of Gita's teaching in form of anushtana, for something to do, for something to be practically executed. This is the way of Bhagavad Gita. Mat karma krit, mat paramo. And we already saw this. Bhagavan says that the one who attains me, what he needs to do? First, he needs to work for me, and he accepts Bhagavan or understands or realizes Bhagavan as the supreme goal. So working for Bhagavan with the goal of attaining Bhagavan, not out of compulsion, not out of fear, not out of greed, etc., but out of devotions to Bhagavan. And this is possible when there is Sangha Varjitaha, when we are not attached to any other phalam. If you are not diverted to any other worldly phalam, the moment we do Nama chanting and then we sort of get attached to some other thing, there is expenditure for that. But if we think that Nama, we are chanting Maha Mantra because of Bhagavad Kripa, it is safe. But if you think I have chanted so much Nama, let my Nama Bala be diverted to all these problems I have in my life, then it shall be diverted. And our Swamiji has narrated a small story with that regard. It's about a great Mahatma called Sridhara Swami in Karnataka. He was a great devotee of Samartha Ramadasar. And our Sridhara Swami was not a contemporary of Samartha Ramadas. In fact, he's our contemporary. There are videos of Sridhara Swami, so you can understand the time frame. There are many families who have seen Sridhara Swami all over the world. And Swamiji also visited the holy Samadhi of Sridhara Swami and told us this story. Once when Sridhara Swami was serving the Samadhi of Samartha Ramdas, a person comes there, and he's a person who has been chanting Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram for innumerable years. And he has taken our Samartha Ramdas as his Manasiga Guru. And after a while, when he's around 60-65 years old, he comes to the Samadhi and starts shouting at Samartha Ramdas Maharaj in the Samadhi. Sridhara Swami was also sitting, and he was saying, you told me to chant Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram through your Manachi Sloka and other abhangs. So I chanted, and you said Rama will certainly appear before me if I chant for 13 crore times, Trayodasha times. And I have chanted 13 crore times. Rama didn't appear before me. While he was talking like that, actually, even though he was raising his voice and talking to the Samadhi of Samartha Ramdas, this lovely disciple, this great guru in his own accord, guru in his own value, he is sitting there, Sridhara Swami, and he was actually relishing this, not because he raised his voice, he was relishing the Shraddha that old person had towards the Samadhi. He didn't think it as some place where he can come and get punya. He saw it as the living presence of the Guru. So he was enjoying that, saying that, see, this devotee of my Guru Maharaj is actually having faith that Guru Maharaj is there because he is having that Shraddha. And he allowed him to speak. And he was enjoying it, chup chap. But the moment he said, how dare you lie? That then Sridhara Swami couldn't keep quiet. When somebody is telling the untruth about Guru, how can a Sishya keep quiet? Immediately Sridhara Swami came out as if he was in a little bit of a trance. He has never seen that person before, or even if he has seen, he has not talked to the person before. The moment he said, my Guru Maharaj Samartha Ramdas uttered a lie, Sridhara Swami came out and said, how dare you say that our Guru Maharaj lied? Our Guru Maharaj can never lie. And you said you chanted 13 crore times. 12 years back, you came and cried for your wife's health, and you said, whatever japa I did, let it be used for my wife's health. Did she not recover? You lost 3 crores in that. 5 years back, you came crying for a government job for your son, and your son got the job, isn't it? You lost another 4 crore namas for that. because you didn't come and pray here saying, out of the grace, let my son get work. Out of your grace, let my wife get recovered. Now, that's a different prayer. You said, I have been chanting, and because of that Nama Bala, let that be given to my wife for her health, etc. You expended it. Right now, you have hardly 500 crore left. You go back and again do the chanting, and our Guru Maharaj's words will come to pass. Don't tell it's a lie. You see? And immediately that person started shivering, because these things nobody knew. It was something between him and Samartha Ramdas. The moment it was pointed out, he immediately fell at the feet of his Guru Samadhi and also to the sadhu, and then went out. Chupchap. So all these things invisibly happen. That's why Bhagavan said, when you are doing mat karma krit, mat paramo, mat bhaktaha, also sangha varjitaha. Only then we are conserving our bhakti sadhana towards the goal of Bhagavan is the supreme goal. The moment we get diverted and we have a little bit of desires for the things around in the world, especially when we have company of people who have desires, obviously we'll be influenced. So sangha varjitaha means both. How do you get attached to something? When we are in the company of people constantly talking about it. When we tend to open ourselves to company of people who are bothered about their image, about their name, about their fame, comparison, what will happen? All our japa, dhyana, etc. would be slowly frittered away because of desires we have in our heart. And sangha varjitaha. So if we are so serious about Bhagavan, Bhagavan alone, Guru, Guru alone, then we got to be very careful. We got to watch ourselves or pray. These two are there for a bhakta, infinite possibilities to protect. Okay. Sangha varjitaha. What happens? And free from enmity towards all beings. The greatest expenditure of our japa is when we are upset with people and we are angry with people. Not only do we lose our inner poise, we lose japa also. Anger is not something which we should touch with a barge pole if we are a sadhu. Anger is very important for other people doing other stuff. For Bhagavan, he can hold on to anger. But we are sadhus, we are normal jivas. Anger means I'm losing my whatever little japa I did in an instant, like Vishwamitra, etc. So enmity or resentment to other beings should be totally eschewed. And the beautiful example given is when we have enmity towards others, when you resent others, it is said, it is like we taking poison, hoping the other person dies. That's how enmity or resentment works. It only damages us, you see. And that is the beauty of our Bhagavan saying the essence of Bhagavad Gita. He talks about Vairagya here. He talks about jnana, which is accepting Bhagavan as a supreme goal is jnanam. This is karma. This is bhakti. You see, and this is bhakti. This is karma yoga, jnana yoga, vairagyam. That's all we need now. Jnanam, bhakti, vairagyam, karma. All the four condensed in this one sloka. That's why we have to repeat this sloka every day. That working for me, Ishwar arpitam na ichchaya kritam, offering kayena vacha manasendreva, etc. He very beautifully finished off in one line. Mat karma krit, do it for me. Which means the intent is Krishna Priti and the execution is by Krishna Krupa and the fruits is Krishna Arpanam. Bhagavan condenses 6 chapters of this first Shatka in just finish. And the next 6 chapters which is going to come, which is Jnana Yoga. What is Jnana Yoga? Mat Paramo, that Krishna alone exists. Krishna is supreme. And I don't want to accept the existence of anything else because I want only Krishna. So Mat Paramo, that Bhagavan is Param. That is our Paramatma Jnanam. And Paramatma Jnanam is the Jnana Yogam. So the essence of Jnana Yoga is very beautifully encapsulated by just this little phrase. Mat Paramo. Who is Supreme? Krishna. Finish. You say. Don't say something above me. Something above you is only the roof. Something above me, Krishnan. Who is Supreme? Krishnan. Who is watching us as Antaryami? Krishnan. Who is the cause of this world? Krishna. Only then we are a bhakta because that is a fact. You see. So Mat Paramo. Mat Bhaktaha Bhakti Yoga. Mat Bhaktahana, do both of this as a loving and a grateful devotion. The bhava is devotion, you see. And so the devotion, out of devotion, do everything to me. Out of bhakti, you do everything. Out of love, you do everything. How do I develop the love? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Develop that love. Listen about me. And Kathayantascha mam nityam, Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha. Once we hear the kathas and we develop that love for him, then love becomes our tremendous, can I use the word intoxication? Or can I use the word tremendous, like a grease in the wheel? You see, once you have love, there is no strain, there is no creaking. We do it out of tremendous joy. And this is our Karma Yoga Saram, Jnana Yoga Saram, Bhakti Yoga Saram, Vairagya Saram. You see? And this is for the heart, devotion, and for the buddhi to be constantly on the watch out for these two. And our body and all the other angas has to work for this. And mat paramo is also a buddhi's job to understand Krishna is param. So that's every activity I do, every breath I take, every word I utter, every act I do, every thought which may emanate from me, let it all be directed towards that goal, which is mat paramo. You see the essence. And since it's the essence of Bhagavad Gita, it is worth dwelling on it again and again, which is the reason why we thought we will remember this shloka before we go forward. Mat paramo sanghavarjitaha, says Bhagavan.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,